Welcome to the live tonight. I've got a live on my Instagram, Amberly Snyder, as well as RFD TV's Facebook Live. We were deciding what we could do since everyone is at home quarantined. Hopefully you're being safe at home quarantined. I wanted to read you my book. So what a great idea, but before I do that, I'm going to steal the phones. So I can introduce you to JC. So there's JC. I'll introduce you. Ellie. It's my dog Ellie. She's in the house. And JC's dog J Baby. They're all here so that we can read the book together. So I'll flip it back around. How fun. I was trying to decide where in my house I was going to read the book. So I thought, look at how cute this wagon wheel is with the lights that change colors. So we'll just have that in the background. I really wish that I could be reading the book with all of you, sitting on the ground like little children. Because how fun would that be? All right, so I figure we will just jump right in so I can read the book for you. Well, I guess I should tell you where the book came from. So in 2017, I was at a rodeo with Legacy, and we fell on the second barrel and he broke my leg. Second barrel broke my femur, snapped it off right above the knee, and so of course there went my summer, and I was super bummed. I was trying to figure out what I was going to do with my summer, so I decided while I was laying in bed healing that I would write a book. I had started writing my big kids book, I would say, like my biography. I'm a little bit ways into that, but I knew I wasn't going to be able to finish that right there in that gap of when my leg was healing. I mean, I guess maybe I could have, but I thought this would be more fun. So I decided to write a kids book. It took me, I think, 2 days to write the actual book, and then I got it edited, and then I found a illustrator to help me with the book. So it was actually kind of fun. Gabriel Kreck is my illustrator, and he actually is doing an American Cowgirls tour. So he'd already painted this picture. Actually, I'm going to have JC go show you the picture. It's hanging in my house, like a really big version. He came out to my house, we took pictures, and then he picked one and he paints. And he paints it with, everything is with watercolor, so it's pretty cool. So Jay, you want to take them on a field trip over and show them that picture?
I'll show them the big picture.
So that is Gabriel Kreck's work hanging in the house. Pretty neat. So when I was really trying to figure out, gosh, who should I have do my artwork, and I've gone through a couple different artists trying to figure it out, and then I thought, oh my gosh, I already have an artist. I have Gabe, that he already painted that beautiful picture, and I knew that it could look really pretty as the cover. So then I pulled aside some other pictures, and he was able to recreate them and repaint them, and then of course we had to make a couple up. But there's the story behind the book. I got it published by the end of that year, and I've been able to take it places and sell it. Which, by the way, I should just tell you right now, and I'll remind you at the end, because I'm home, I actually have time to do autographed copies of the book. You have to Venmo me $30, and also within that Venmo will be the address of where to send it and who to sign it to. Make sure if you Venmo me, you spell my name correctly. Amberley, Snyder, Snyder. If you Venmo me $30, address, name, who to sign it to, I really can ship you out an autographed copy of the book. All right, so I figure we can just start. I've never actually read a book like this before, so bear with me if it's not perfect. I'm sure there's teachers and mothers out there who would beat me hands down on this whole reading the book thing. So, Amberly Snyder's Walk, Ride, Rodeo, a story about Amberly Snyder, illustrated by Gabriel Kreck. What I do love about my book, if you get it, it says this book belongs to on the inside, and you're able to write your name. This book is up for grabs, so it doesn't belong to anybody yet. In the hills of Laguna, a cowgirl is raised. around baseball and dance, but she knows what she craves. Amberly dreams of a horse the color of gold. She becomes a barrel racer at 7 years old. Can they see it pretty good?
Mm-hmm.
So that's my horse Lacey right there. We have pictures of me with this picture right here and Lacey right there. She was my color of gold horse. Her love for rodeo continues to grow, no matter how far she wants to go. Buckles, saddles, and titles are won. Her world is perfect, only good things to come. So this trailer right here really was the trailer that I used when I was little. It was a red trailer and it said Amberly's Lacey on the back. This is a recreation of my picture from Little Britches Finals in 2009 where I won the finals and World All-Around title. On a January day, in her truck on the highway, she looks down at her map. The truck fades sideways. Thrown from the cab, her legs suddenly numb. Chances of walking, they say, slim to none. Her once perfect life now seems rather bare, for every day she sits in that chair. Support pours in from family and friends, giving her strength to begin therapy to mend. Walk, ride, rodeo are the goals that she sets. She will never quit trying until those are met. This is a recreation picture. If you guys have seen the movie, in the movie his name's Diego, but in real life his name's Dario. And that's my mom, of course. Riding it takes 4 months to achieve. A girl and her horse, she has to believe. Back on her horse is not like before. He now is her legs, which means so much more. Recreation photo here too. Lauren Anderson took that picture. Rodeo is the next goal to meet. A dream that is going to be a great feat. 18 months after that fateful day, aboard her horsepower, she paves a new way. Recreation on this picture too, Western Edge photography. Love that with my power horse. Barrel race with a seatbelt has never been heard of. The cowgirl, though paralyzed, does what she loves. Her goals to compete are still the same. The hardships life gave her, she overcame. That is probably one of my favorite pictures of me in power. That was our race at Spanish Fork Fiesta Days. Greg Westfall took that picture. Recreation, of course, we repainted it. All across the world, fans start to gather to watch the brave cowgirl strapped to her saddle. They love her so much and earn her a place to run in the famous American race. The impact she has, that cowgirl never knew. Little girls say, I want to be like you. Recreation on this picture too. This little girl is in real life. Her name is Sydney. She's so darling. The announcer's voice booms over the speaker. She's the fans' exemption. You ready to see her? The cowgirl in power prepare for their turn. This spot amongst legends, they want to earn. This is a recreation, of course. We have Charmaine James, Fallon Taylor, me, and Lisa Lockhart. and of course the famous Louis. Her time finally comes with the pattern ahead. To run without legs is impossible, they said. The crowd rises to their feet at the end of that run. With that cowgirl's true grit, their hearts she has won. Of course, running at the American. Her family surrounds, all filled with such pride, for that once young cowgirl earned that great ride. The walking she knows will happen in time. With God at her side, her light can still shine. This is my family. We have the picture of my family. We have my dad, my mom, then us 6 kids. It starts with Ashley, and then me, and then JC, and Taylor, and Aubrey, and Autumn. Of course, had to have the family in it. Wouldn't be who I am without them. With love, Amberly. So the end. Walk, Ride, Rodeo. Thank you for joining me on reading the book. If you want your own copy and you want it signed, you can Venmo me, Amberly Snyder, $30, or you can find it on Barnes & Noble and Amazon. I just won't have it signed for those copies. Super excited that you guys are able to tune in to let me read the book. That's the first time I've ever read it out loud, so that's actually kind of fun. But stay safe. I hope you guys are at home. Everyone is healing up, hopefully, and we all can move forward with this. We're all in it together.